limited to a specific segment, whether it is young, old, able, specially able, whatever be the state that one is in life. I think it's the spirit of wanting to move ahead, wanting to stay fit, that drives everybody, drives the community. And our next speaker, Dr. Bhumika Patel, had specially taken on another cause onto herself. And I would like to hear more from her on how this all came about. But as an introduction, she is the trustee founder of GuideRunners India, who help visually impaired, visually challenged people to run in marathon events, in running events. And it's not, I remember the first time when her group of guide runners and visually challenged runners took part, it was 5 kilometers run, and we were all worried on how they are going to manage this, and what if something happens, will they get hurt? As organizers, I must be honest to say we were pretty apprehensive. But it's her sheer grit and determination that the group did not stop at 5 kilometers. They have gone on to longer distances. They are regular participants in our 10-kilometer runs, in our half marathons, and even full marathons. And only she can explain how this almost miracle kind of transformation has happened. And it would be great to hear her thoughts. Over to you, Dr. Bhumika.
Thank you, Kaveri, for such a wonderful introduction. Like Kaveri said, I work with a global corporate, and I work in the space of cybersecurity, and I never thought that I would run until the age of 35. My daughter was 7 years old. I thought that now is the time that I need to keep fit because there are a lot of health issues that are coming up. So I started running at that age just to keep myself and my family fit. And it was great because the whole family was joining in together, and it felt so good. But I never thought that I would go on to win medals at competitions. And soon after, I started running full marathons, 42 kilometers, and I finished the 6 world marathon majors. And one of them, I finished running as a guide runner to a visually impaired full marathon runner. He's also the ex-world record holder, Ironman. His name is Eric Manser. We ran the Boston Marathon in 2019, and I learned a lot of things from the team, which was handling the athletes with disability team, handling the Boston Marathon, and taking inspiration from that, I started this trust called the GuideRunners India Trust, and this was established to extend knowledge sharing for athletes with disabilities for their running and for their training. And our vision is to extend mentoring support to disabled athletes to excel and to win accolades at national and international events. And this effort is purely dependent on volunteering by sighted runners, running communities from across India. As the ratio that we maintain is an athlete to guide ratio of 1:1, which is quite challenging. And today we have a lot of athletes with disabilities, many people interested in running and athletics. But the challenge is in mentoring them to get the right skill coach for the competitive para-athletes. And for sighted guide runners, their time contribution for marathon running and for training for hours, for so many hours in a week, and also the donors for needy athletes who need support. To add to this, we have trainings 3 days in a week at Kantirava Stadium if anyone wishes to join us. And here I would like to make a special mention of Reet Abraham, who spends her valuable time mentoring our effort and helping the athletes, and to Bengaluru Marathon for being a pioneer in this effort, this special effort to make the event very accessible. And this has been a great motivation, and it has made it possible for our athletes along with their guide runners to participate in all the distances from 5K to full marathons since the year 2016. And I'm proud to say that we achieved 2 Indian records, one for the first visually impaired team to finish full marathon, and another for the first Indian visually impaired girl to finish the full marathon in Bengaluru Marathon 2018. And once again, thank you for the honor of having me here. And I would like to hand over to Kaveri. Thank you.
Thank you so much for letting us know on the initiative. And yeah, we should take a moment to congratulate all the guide runners for taking time off and actually participating in this noble initiative of helping someone else run, helping someone else live their dreams, and have the sense of accomplishment, share the sense of accomplishment with another person who probably may not have done this without, a guide runner. So kudos to your team, and best wishes for all the events that's coming ahead. I know you also participate not just in Bangalore but across different cities in different cities in India, and the logistics that you take care of to make sure that the team reaches the venue comfortably, and they're comfortable while they are there at the venue. It's not just about running; it's the whole area of work that is involved in making sure that this is comfortable and safe. Amazing attention to details, and best wishes to you, and look forward to your community growing. This sets the pace for our next speaker, Mr. Ankur Dhama. He is an Arjuna awardee. He's the first Indian totally visually impaired para-athlete to be a part of the Rio Paralympic Games. He's won medals in several international events, and he is attempting half marathon in this edition of Bengaluru Marathon. So it is motivating for me to just listen to this panel of speakers. I'm sure everyone else is soaking in the good vibes that we are building up for the main event. And what more do we need than someone like Ankur Dhama sharing his experience, his journey, and not letting any hindrance, anything to stop him from accomplishing and following his dreams. Ankur, please do share your journey so far and what you're looking forward to in your Bangalore Marathon participation.
गुड आफ्टरनून टू ऑल. बहुत ही हर्ष का विषय है आज कि हम यहाँ सब 9वें एडिशन के लिए बेंगलोर मैराथन में एकत्र हुए हैं. जैसे कि भूमिका मैम ने बताया कि विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड एथलीट गाइड के साथ पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं. मैं भी थोड़ा सा आपको अपनी जर्नी के बारे में बताऊंगा. सबसे पहले 2005-06 से मैंने स्पोर्टिंग मेरा करियर शुरू हुआ. 2009 में मैं फर्स्ट टाइम स्टूडेंट वर्ल्ड यूथ चैंपियनशिप खेला. 2014 में एशियन गेम में 1 सिल्वर 2 ब्रॉन्ज मेडल मिला, और 2016 में मैं फर्स्ट पैरालंपियन एथलीट बना जिसने इंडिया की तरफ से पार्ट लिया हो एज ए विजुअली चैलेंज. इन सब मान्यताओं को प्रदान करते हुए गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने 2018 में अर्जुन अवार्ड से मुझे सम्मानित किया. लेकिन ये सब सक्सेस और ये सब सफलताएं बेहद आसान नहीं थी. इन सब के पीछे बहुत ही कड़ी मेहनत, बहुत सारी डिफिकल्टीज, ऑब्स्टेकल, हर्डल्स, स्ट्रगल्स काफी थे. देखिए, एक विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड एथलीट होने के नाते जब एबल एथलीट के साथ ही इतने सारे डिफिकल्टीज जुड़ी रहती हैं, तो हमारे साथ एक और ऐड हो जाती है गाइड की. फिर साथ में फूड, ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम, अच्छे कोचेस, ट्रेवल्स, न्यूट्रिशन, ये सब चीजें एक बहुत बड़े चैलेंज हैं जो कि आज भी हैं. लेकिन इन सब चैलेंजेस को काफी हद तक अब मैं समझ रहा हूं ये चैलेंजेस दूर होते जा रहे हैं जब से हमारे साथ गाइड रनर ऑफ इंडिया आया है. इनके सपोर्ट से ऑल ओवर द इंडिया वॉलंटियर्स हैं इनके काफी, जो कि गाइडिंग करते हैं और विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड एथलीट काफी अच्छे से ट्रेन कर रहे हैं और बेहतर परफॉर्मेंस कर रहे हैं. ये सब हो रहा है आप सबकी बदौलत. क्योंकि मैं यहाँ पर स्पेशल थैंक करूंगा बेंगलोर मैराथन का, जिन्होंने ये अवसर दिया, एक ये अपॉर्चुनिटी दी कि वो विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड एथलीट्स को इवन पार्टिसिपेट करने दें, साथ ही साथ उनको फुल फैसिलिटीज दें और ऐसा इंस्ट्रक्टर तैयार करके दें कि वो हेजल फ्री, बाधा रहित दौड़ सकें. और सही अर्थों में मैं समझता हूं जो हमारा लक्ष्य है पूरा फिटनेस का, जिस समाज में सभी तबके एक साथ मिलकर एक्टिविटीज में पार्ट लेंगे, हेल्थी रहेंगे, तो ही मैं समझता हूं ये एक देश के विकास की सही मार्ग पर हम जा रहे हैं. तो ये एक बहुत ही बड़ा इनिशिएटिव बेंगलोर मैराथन को मैं अगेन कंग्रेचुलेट करूंगा, और साथ ही साथ एक उम्मीद और एक आशा की किरण यहाँ से लेकर जाऊंगा कि इससे अवेयरनेस और बढ़ेगी, डिफरेंटली एबल एथलीट और आगे आएंगे और आप सभी का सपोर्ट हर आयामों पे, चाहे वो फाइनेंशियल हो, चाहे वो सोशल हो, सभी से आप सब से के लिए आपके माध्यम से हम सबको मदद मिलती रहेगी। मैं पुनः गाइड रनर ऑफ इंडिया और बेंगलोर मैराथन को यहाँ पर आमंत्रित करने के लिए, और मैं फर्स्ट टाइम हाफ मैराथन करने जा रहा हूँ। इन सभी खुशियों के साथ आपको हैंड ओवर करता हूँ।
थैंक यू अंकुर, आपकी बातें सुन के बहुत ही मोटिवेशन, बहुत ही अच्छा लगा और उम्मीद करते हैं कि आपका फर्स्ट हाफ मैराथन अच्छा रहे बेंगलुरु मैराथन में, और बहुत बेसब्री से इंतजार करेंगे आपको फिनिश लाइन में वेलकम करने के लिए। Thank you for sharing your experiences. It has been really inspiring and motivating.